There comes a point in a man's life when something shifts inside, quietly, without fireworks or shouting. It doesn't come with betrayal uncovered in the act, or plates smashing against walls. Sometimes it's just a simple remark thrown carelessly that pierces deeper than it should. For me, it happened on a Saturday night at a party I never wanted to attend. Claire insisted we go. Mira's birthday, her colleague, someone I barely knew but remembered as loud and overly cheerful. Claire spent almost an hour getting ready. Half of it spent criticizing what I wore. "That shirt makes you look responsible," she said, her tone laced with sarcasm. Looking back, maybe that should have been the first red flag. The party was chaos. Strangers pressed shoulder to shoulder, laughter that felt forced, music too loud, and glasses clinking in the haze. The kind of place where everyone seemed to perform happiness. Mira, already drunk, grinned and slurred. "Let's play truth or dare." Groans followed, but no real objections. Alcohol always makes bad ideas sound fun. When it was Claire's turn, Mira leaned in, voice carrying over the noise. "If you could swap Gavin for anyone, who would it be?" Everyone laughed, expecting a playful jab. Claire didn't miss a beat. She tossed her hair back, grinned too wide and said, "Easy, Elias from spin class. At least he listens." The room roared. Drinks spilled. Jokes flew. And Claire winked at me as if it was harmless fun. I laughed too, but the sound wasn't mine. It was thin, hollow, the kind of laugh meant to cover a wound. And in that moment something inside cracked. Later, as if fate wanted to twist the knife, Elias himself walked in. Claire lit up at the sight of him, her face glowing in a way I hadn't seen in years. I stood there, drink in hand, realizing I had become invisible in my own story. The ride home was silent. She scrolled her phone, humming lightly, as if the night meant nothing. When we got inside, she slipped off her heels and grabbed water. "You're mad," she said without looking at me. "I'm not mad," I told her. "I just wonder when I became the punchline." She laughed, a sharp, dismissive sound. "Don't be dramatic. It was a joke." "Did you mean it?" "Yes." That stopped her for a moment. Then irritation took over. "Seriously, Gavin. You're turning this into something it's not. Are you talking to him?" Her hesitation was brief but enough. "And if I was? Would you even notice? You haven't really seen me in months." She was right, I hadn't noticed. Not until now. The next days blurred into a routine of silence, as if we were strangers cohabiting. Then one evening I came home early. Her phone was on the counter, screen glowing with a message. Asterisk had a great time today. Miss you already. Asterisk it was from Elias. That was all it took. No dramatic evidence. No photos or confessions. Just those words. When she walked in moments later, she froze at the sight of me and the phone. "You're making this a bigger deal than it is," she said quickly. "Friendships don't end with miss you already," I replied. She finally admitted it. She'd been meeting him. "Because he listens. Because he sees me." "Then go where you feel seen," I told her. Her face twisted with anger and disbelief. "You're really ending everything over this?" "No," I said quietly. "You did the moment you stopped choosing me." That night she stormed out. And for the first time in months, I slept peacefully. When she returned the next day to find her things packed into boxes, she lashed out. "You can't just throw my life away." "You left," I said. "I'm just helping you follow through." Weeks passed. I found a rhythm in solitude. The quiet was no longer heavy. It was relief. Then one evening she showed up again, mascara smudged, voice trembling. "Please, Gavin. Don't do this." I met her eyes. It wasn't just one mistake. It was every silence, every jab, every time you looked at him like I didn't exist. She cried, and for a fleeting second, I saw the woman I had once loved. But that was long gone. I handed her the divorce papers. She whispered, "This isn't you." "Maybe not," I said. "But this isn't us anymore either." Left. This time I didn't follow. Strangely, life felt lighter. Time moved easier. I started breathing again. She kept texting for a while. Asterisk miss you please. Asterisk but I didn't reply. And one day I deleted her number. Not out of anger. Simply because I didn't need it anymore. It's strange how one careless laugh, one cruel little comment in the middle of a crowded room, can expose everything that's been broken for years. And when you finally see it clearly, the only question left is, how far are you willing to go to find yourself again?